Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my everyday sort of quick and easy makeup routine. This takes only about 10 minutes to complete and I think it just looks very fresh-faced and like yourself but a little bit more put together. Let's just get started. I'm going to prime my face with the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Face Primer. I love this face primer. It is very affordable. It does a great job of just smoothing out your skin for an even canvas. Next, I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation. Mine is in the shade Golden Beige. I'm just going to take the spatula and apply this directly to my face. I really love this foundation. I feel that it lasts a pretty long time on my skin and the shade range is great. I don't have any problems with it breaking up, so I just really love this foundation for an everyday basis. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some concealer. I've been really liking the Maybelline FitMe concealer. This is in the shade 20 Sand. I just really like this because it has a very light and almost like you're wearing nothing consistency, but it still does give you some coverage. And I do not experience any creasing with this, so I have just been really liking this concealer lately. Now to set that all, I am going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I have mine in the shade Sandstorm. This is just a great mattifying powder. I really like it because I think that it does help to control my oils. It is not cakey. You can apply as much or as little as you want and it still looks great on the skin. Now to bronze, I am going to be taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have been loving this bronzer for many months now. It is just a great color. It can look very natural or you can add a bit more and get it to be very dramatic. I think it is just the perfect undertone as well, so I really have been liking this. This also gives somewhat of a natural sheen to your skin. It's almost like just some sort of luminosity. It does not look shimmery or glittery or anything like that, but it does look like skin. It is not a complete flat matte bronzer, which I really appreciate. I don't think that it gives too much luminosity, but it just gives sort of a little bit of a glow. Now to highlight, I'm going to be taking Becca's Opal. I love this shade. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous champagne shade. And I'm just going to be taking this on a fan brush and applying the slightest amount because this is very pigmented and very reflective. So I just want a little bit to make it more natural. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I like a really dark, bold brow. But for a more everyday basis, or if I'm looking for something a little bit more natural, I do tend to go for a less dramatic brow. What I like to do is spoolie out my brows, just comb them through, and then I actually go in with a shade that's a little bit lighter than what I would typically use. So for this, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills DipBrow, and I'm going to be using the shade Taupe. So as you can see, it almost blends in with my natural brow hairs, almost a little bit lighter, which is what I prefer for days like this because then it is very easy to just fill in the sparse areas, which for me is the arch and the tail. You can just fill in those areas and not have to worry about the rest, and it looks like brow hairs and it really blends in seamlessly. So I just like to use little swiping motions and sort of just carve out what I absolutely need to. I don't try to really give them a distinct shape or really carve them out. I just like to shade in the sparse areas. Since I'm not doing a super dramatic brow, I just like to go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, and this just adds a little bit of fibers and some definition to your brows, and it also locks the brow hairs in place. They will not budge, so I'm just going to run this through my brows a little bit just to help fill in any of the sparse areas that I did not fill in with the pomade, and to also set them in place. Now I just like to curl my lashes and apply a little bit of mascara. I do not apply any eyeshadow on a typical daily basis or if I'm just running out the door, because I feel like that takes a lot more time. So I just like to curl my lashes, apply a good coat of mascara, and that really defines your eyes but without the need for shadow. Then I'm just using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I love this mascara. It really separates and volumizes your lashes. Then I go in with just an old, used, and cleaned mascara wand. You can also buy these from like Amazon, or you can get a lash brush, which is like a lash comb almost. And I just go through and really separate all my lashes. Finally, the last thing I do is I use this Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I just set my face. I've only used this for a little while, but I do think that it really prolongs the wear of your makeup. I think that it can really control the oils a little bit longer and just makes everything blend into the skin a lot better. So I'm just going to quickly set my face. Okay guys, and that completes this quick, fresh, everyday type makeup look. This is what I wear to class, or if I'm running errands, or if I just want to look a little bit more presentable. It only takes about 10 minutes if I am not talking through it. You can definitely adapt this to what you would prefer. If you like a little bit of blush on an everyday basis, definitely add that in there. Or if you prefer to have eyeliner, definitely alter it to fit your needs. But this is just what I do. It is very quick and easy, but still looks very put together. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.